everyone and welcome to Rad Chat. My name's Jo McNamara and I'm joined by fellow host Norman John Canderson.
Hi everyone.
So we're here live at UKIO 25 and we have a guest that I thought had featured on Rad Chat, which I feel absolutely ashamed to say. I think it's because, Sam, we get to see you wherever we go in the conference world. So would you like to share who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so my name's Sam Brown. I'm a former therapy radiographer. So I came into the sales world about a year and a half ago in 2023. But yeah, I had a mix of a background within radiotherapy through pre-treatment, dosimetry, treatment, and I just decided to try something new whilst I was doing agency. So here I am.
What made you want to be a therapeutic radiographer?
So quite a few personal reasons. So a lot of people in my family had cancer, so we've got the BRCA2 gene that runs in our family. So I think it kind of pointed me and steered me in that direction. So when my mum was on treatment in Newcastle, she then organised for me to go and see her treatment, to see what it was like. And then also we had like a diagnostic day there as well. And then I just kind of like the rapport that you build with patients rather than you just see them once or all the emergency trauma stuff. I just thought, no, that's not for me. I like the more caring side and building the relationship and stuff like that. So then I decided to go down the therapy route.
Oh, amazing.
You're a good talker as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's where the sales comes in.
Chit chat. I chat a lot of crap.
Oh, I didn't say that. No. Not all salespeople are like that.
No.
What made you want to go into sales?
Just to try something new. I feel like I'm a people person. And I like the idea of travelling, so I worked for a private company after I left the NHS for a little bit and did a lot of travelling with there, supporting people, doing training and stuff, and so I was kind of used to that element. But I wanted to manage my own time as well. So yeah, it was just a mixture of things. I just wanted to try something new, see what it was like, and yeah, I'm on the road quite a lot. I enjoy it. It's a different type of tiredness, but yeah, it's good. I enjoy it.
So tell us, what does a day in the life of Sam look like now compared to as a therapeutic radiographer on treatment?
I still probably drink the same amount of coffee.
Just nicer coffee now.
Yeah. Drive-through coffee. So yeah, it's a mixture. So sometimes I'm working from home, doing Teams calls, emails. Sometimes I'm on the road all day. Yeah, it's a mixture of things really. I like going out and doing demos, so I think the favourite part of the job for me is still being involved clinically, so I can still help departments because I've got a lot of pre-treatment experience. I can still help them come up with new ways, new kinds of setup, using all the, I know what the mobilisation equipment is. So yeah, I can really help them kind of think of new, unique ways of doing it. So I like that involvement because I feel like the better training that I provide, then that still counts towards the patient care as well, so I feel still involved.
I think it's always amazing from an industry perspective just how much knowledge and experience you gain from visiting other departments.
Yeah.
I suppose you kind of take it for granted that, oh, well, so-and-so does this and so-and-so does that, but actually having that knowledge and sharing it when you go to other places must be incredible.
Yeah, I'm very open. I say to customers all the time, if you want to know who else is doing this or what other departments are doing, I can put you in touch and just build those relationships and links, because I know not everyone can get out to conferences anymore, so they can use us to be able to do that as well, and then help provide other pathways or new treatment techniques.
How do you balance your clinical background then with the sales? So when a customer is annoyed about something not working, so you're saying, I get it clinically, but this is why we have to do it this way.
Yeah.
How do you work with those kind of customers? I'm always intrigued because I'll just be like, well, this is better. But that's not what you can do. So.
Yeah, well, when it comes to customer and patient care, I started off in a job in New Look, and then I remember it was all about the customer, and customer care was so important, and I kind of transferred that when I went to uni into my patient care, and I feel like I've just flip that back, and I think the patient care was kind of my favourite part of the job, and I do like looking after people. I want to make sure I provide the best customer service possible. If someone's not happy, I am quite honest as well. I will tell someone if they actually don't need something and offer them maybe an alternative that might be a bit more cost saving and stuff like that. So any complaints, I just feel like you need to handle them and hear people out. and I'll always do the best I can do by speaking to people in my company or manufacturers as well, just to kind of get to resolve the problem basically.
So what is it that you do support selling to departments?
So we do mobilisation equipment. So now I still work under MAS Healthcare, but MAS had previously bought Xiel. So I've kind of slid into that little sector of the company because Xiel's now the oncology sector. So now we provide mobilisation equipment across 2 manufacturers, which for the customer, they've got less appointments to make. We can provide 2 different options, 3 different options in one appointment. So it saves them their clinical time as well. We also do some brachytherapy products like phantoms, patient transfer systems. We've also got skin, like a superficial unit machine, which is quite new to the UK. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting products in the portfolio, and I feel like we've merged the MIS and Xiel portfolios together. So across the radiotherapy and physics portfolio, we can offer quite a lot. So it's good.
Fast forward it into a year's time, what's Sam going to be doing?
Good question.
Retired on a beach.
Oh, that would be lovely, yeah. If only.
Won the lottery.
Yeah. You can join me on my boat.
Oh, nice. I always call it the Rad Chat.
Yeah. That's where you can do your podcast from.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Brilliant.
Cocktail in hand.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
That's a verbal contract. If you do win the lottery,
199 million euro millions at the moment, I think today.
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, yeah. It's time. I feel like because the role that I'm in is quite expansive now, I kind of like to mould it a little bit into how whatever fits in with the company, but also fits in with myself as well. You know, there's a lot of travel, there's a lot of training involved. We'd like to build up a bigger team. So yeah, hopefully we can. Maybe I'd like to stay within the company and kind of help build it and be, you know, one of the biggest providers of radiotherapy equipment across the board.
Amazing. And in terms of UKIO, what are you hoping people come and do to come and see you?
I'll be yelling, I'll be like, come see us. No, I think as well for UKIO, obviously, it was really popular with the radiotherapy, and I think a lot of departments don't send people as much because it's now a bit known in the diagnostic world. So hopefully we'll continue being here every year to kind of coax people in. They can come just have a chat with us, say hello, grab some freebies, get to know what we do. They can let us know up and coming things in the departments. We're always happy to provide training as well. You know, whenever you do get a product from us, the training's free of charge. No matter if it's in a year's time, if you're still using that product, we'll come back, whether it's because of mat leave, coming back, or a new rotation of staff. Are always handy to come back in, so they can always approach us to be able to come and help out.
And I definitely think with the programme that's now developing, so it is 50-50 split between oncology and diagnostic radiology. I think there's real scope for the oncology element to transfer through to the exhibition space. So that must be quite exciting to kind of hope that gets some traction.
Yeah, and it's a nice local conference for me as well, living in Liverpool. So
I was going to say, you're up north.
I know.
How does that feel? That must be like, yay.
I know we're always going down to London and Birmingham for conferences, so it's nice to be kind of local. So hopefully next year and the years after, that little oncology hub will just slowly grow and grow, and everyone will get involved for all the customers.
And a personal thank you from Sheffield Hallam University because of the work that you do in helping to train pre-registration students, because I think it's a really important relationship to have education providers and industry, because ultimately, you know, we're training the future workforce and you guys are wanting people to consider actually these are the products or services that you could be using in the future.
Yeah, and I think for the I was going to say patients there, I think with the students it's such a safe space for them, especially at the mask making as well, which if you kind of do it on a patient who's really like not going to be happy with it and really claustrophobic, that can be really daunting for them. So I always in the sessions tell them, like, you know, this is your opportunity to have one made, this is your opportunity to practice on each other, you know, no judgment. It's just a safe space to kind of get to feel it before you actually do it on a patient, where it is a bit more important about how you handle it in the care. So I find it really nice to do stuff. So I'm coming back over the summer to do some abdominal compression stuff. So
amazing.
Yeah, we'll
thank you.
Another verbal contract.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.